And we are live, boys. Week 1 starts tonight. We're showing the arms since that was the best video we've had, apparently. But we're back. We're so back. We're so back, in fact, that we're going to go through power rankings that ESPN has given us. So these are not my power rankings. These are just power rankings that ESPN provided. I'll share my thoughts on the matter, so don't get mad at me. This is ESPN. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 12, Real Deal. He said he liked his receivers about 25 times during the draft, which probably means that he does not like his receivers. So I've got no issues with Real Deal at 12. Number 11, we've got the Gotham Rogues. And look, we're all rooting for the Rogues. And the fact of the matter is, he had one pick in the first 5 rounds. It was always going to be an uphill battle. Very top heavy, probably can't handle a single injury or bad game from his top 3. But, you know, unfortunately, I'm okay with the Rogues at 11 as well. Murphy's Law at 10, I thought that was pretty low. I think Murphy's Law is a playoff team. I'm a bit surprised that ESPN had them all the way down there. If you can get anything from Herbert or Fields in that QB spot, this is a playoff team. I'm going to try not to block this board this time, but at the 9th spot, we've got the Rolling Stoners. The fact of the matter is, it was a really bad draft from Richie, according to me and ESPN. Number 1 team going into the draft, leaves the draft at 9, and I can't really say I disagree. So, Stoners at 9. And then the Coyotes at 8, first team out. I like the Coyotes. I think 8 is a little bit low. Obviously, a lot is hinging on McCaffrey and his health, so we'll see what happens there. But I think the Coyotes have a chance at the playoffs for sure. Boots Rebellion at 7. There's a lot of things I can say about this team, but one thing we know for sure, Kevin's just going to be there in the end. He always is. So, you know, he'll find a way. Bandits at 6. You know, Jokic was a little worried going into the draft. He didn't have too many picks, but he sat where he was, and he actually, you know, got some good value with Kamara and Metcalf. So we'll see how that plays out for him. At the 5 spot, they've got SOZ. You know, 5 is as low as you can put Davis' team with those 2 receivers. So, you know, he's got a really, really strong starting lineup, maybe the best starting lineup in the league. And then at 4, we've got HSU, another strong starting lineup, very top heavy. You know, those RBs are very good. And his team's probably going to go as they go. And the last 3, we're a little squished at the top, but that's okay. Deuces Wild in the 3 spot. A lot of chatter that Dan should have taken Kittle at the draft. He opted for the double receivers. We'll see how it plays out for him, but strong lineup overall. I think 3 might be a little high, but we'll see how it plays out. He should make the playoffs. And then we've got AGS at 2. I have AGS as number 1 in my official power rankings. It helps when you get 4 keepers and you still have your first round pick. You know, that's a big benefit. So I like where John's team is at. He probably has the deepest bench on top of having a good starting lineup. And the Boondoggle Boys at number 1. I'm not going to sit here and talk about myself. I got to start winning some actual games on the field. Definitely the best team I've had, and I'm excited about what's going to happen, but got to start winning games before I can really put myself as number 1. And there we have it. There's the review. There's the recap. It doesn't matter where you are, because you know, we're all 0-0. We can all make the playoffs. One of the 12 of us are going to win. So, you know, why not you? And I think that's it for me. Let's have a great week 1. Toast your bagels, roast your drives. See you next time.